everybody, and welcome to our first episode of the Wildlife Podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about lions. Everybody knows what lions are, but unfortunately, lions are one of the endangered animals. Now, I'm going to tell you some rare types of lions and some information about them. On number one, we have the Asiatic lion. There are only 191 of them left. Their habitat is Sumatra region of Gujarat, and also their habitat is in the western of India. In Africa, male and female lions live together in one big pride. Lions are the great energy savers. The Asiatic lion spends up to 20 hours a day resting or sleeping to stay cool. They are only truly active for about 4 hours a day. Their favorite wild prey is spotted deer. The scientific name for spotted deer is chital, and also their favorite prey is large deer. Its scientific name is the sambar. For number two, we have the Western African lion. Their habitat is in fragmented dry forest and the arid savanna and woodlands. Their favorite food is medium-sized hoofed mammals, bush buck, and also the warthog and the kob and buffalo. But unfortunately, they are also endangered. There is fewer than 400 individuals remaining in the wild, with only about 250 of them being mature. What makes them unbelievable is that the males can slip through tangled bushes in absolute silence. Furthermore, less fur prevents their body temperature from spiking during high-speed stalks in stagnants. Next, we have the Ethiopian lion. Their habitat is in high-altitude mountain forests and the alpine grasslands, remotely thick bushlands of Ethiopia, but unfortunately, they are also endangered. There is roughly about 1,100 lions left, clinging to survive. What makes them unbelievable is that these lions live in the cold, high-altitude mountains, highlands. Thick black mane extends completely down their chest and underbelly. This dark fur is packed with heavy melanin pigment, which maximizes the absorption of solar radiation on freezing mountain mornings. This acts as a built-in solar panel, allowing the lion to rapidly warm up. Barbary lion. Their habitat is in historical inhabited the Mediterranean forests, scrublands, and Atlas mountain ranges stretching across Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, and Egypt. Their favorite food is mountain-dwelling prey, like Barbary stag and Barbary sheep. But unfortunately, they went extinct in the wild. The last confirmed wild Barbarian lion was shot in Morocco in 1942. But unlike savanna lions that hunt in teams, the extinct Barbary lion live in the rugged Atlas Mountains, where prey was scarce and scattered. Because they couldn't rely on a pride, they evolved much higher muscle mass and exceptional dense bone structures in their forelimbs. Now I'm going to tell you 19 fun facts about lions. Number 1. The white under eye mirrors. Lions have distinct white patches of fur just below their eyes. These aren't for looks. They act like high contrast mirrors, reflecting moonlight directly into the pupil to further boost their night vision. Number 2. The sandpaper tongue. A lion's tongue is covered in tiny, backwards, curving spines called papillae. These spines are made of keratin. This is the same material as human fingernails and are so sharp and rigged that a lion can scrape meat entirely clean off a bone in just a few licks. Next, the number 4, the tail tuft mystery. Lions are the only cat on earth with a dense tuft of dark hair at the very end of their tail. Tucked inside this fur is a small, sharp bone spur. While scientists aren't entirely sure of its evaluation purpose, but it is frequently used to send visual signals to other pride members during a hunt. Number 4. The only true social cats. While tigers, labradors, and jaguars are furious soldier hunters, lions are the only wild felines that live in complex multi-family social groups called prides. Number 5. Sisterhood of the Savannah. A pride's core foundation is entirely female. The lioness in a pride are almost always related sisters, mothers, and aunts who stay together for their entire lives. Male lions, on the other hand, are forced out of the pride once they reach maturity to feed themselves or conquer new territories. Number 6. The infrasonic roars. A lion's roar can reach a deafening 114 decibels and carry up to 5 miles. That's about 8 kilometers away. Part of the sound travels at a frequency too low for humans' ears to register, causing the physical ground to vibrate so lions can feel the calls through their paws. Synchronized motherhood. The lioness in a pride often synchronizes their reproductive cycle. This allows them to give birth at roughly the same time, turning the pride into a cooperative nurse where mothers willingly nurse and protect each other's cubs. Number 8. The greeting ritual. When pride members return after a separation, they perform an intense bonding ritual. They rub each other's faces, heads, and bodies against one another, which deposit pheromones from scent glands around their cheek and tail to reaffirm their family bond. Number 9. The pride's tactic split. During a hunt, lionesses don't just rush their prey, they take a highly specialized recurring roles. Some act as wings to flank and encircle the target, while the larger, heavier lionesses wait and ambush in the center to deliver the final strike. The male secret hunting role. For a long time, people believed male lions were lazy and let the females do all the hunting. Recently, tracking data shows males are incredibly active hunters. However, because they're heavy, hot manes, they specialize nocturnal ambushes in dense, woody brush rather than open plain tracking. Number 11. Lions get a massive portage of their food by stealing it from other predators, particularly spotted hyenas. In fact, hyenas actually hunt more than their own flesh meat than lions do, with prides routinely tracking the sound of a hyena to kill and push them off their own food. Number 12. Massive bling eaters. A hungry lion can consume up to 70 pounds of meat. That's the equivalent of a human eating roughly 280 quarter-pound burgers at once. Energy conservation experts. Lions spend up to 20 hours a day resting or sleeping or lounging in the shade because hunting burns an immense amount of energy. They sleep heavily to keep their core temperature cool and preserve their strength for explosive bursts of speed. Number 14. They used to live globally. Lions were once the most widespread large land mammals on Earth after humans. During the last ice age, various lions roamed freely across North America, Europe, the Middle East, and entire continents of the world. Number 15. The mane's health bar. A male lion's mane act like a walking health indicator for looking for a mate. High testosterone levels and excellent physical health make a mane grow dark and dense. Lionists can judge a male's genetic strength and fighting ability simply by looking at the color and size of his hair. Number 16. High-speed sprinters. Despite their massive weight, males can scale up to 420 pounds. Lions can reach top sprinting speeds of 50 miles. That's about 80 kilometers per hour. However, because they have relatively small hearts and lungs, they can only sustain this pace for a very short distance. Number 17. Water adaptation. While savanna lions generally avoid deep water, certain populations, like those in Botswana Okavango Delta, which have adapted to swimming across deep channels and routinely hunting aquatic prey right in the middle of a flooded swamp. Number 18. Lions don't just walk quietly. Their paws are highly engineered shock absorbers. The underside of their feet feature dense, thick pads made out of fat tissues covered in a soft leather-like skin. This padding dampens the impact of their heavy weight against the ground, absorbing the sound of shifting gravel or snapping twigs, so they can walk completely undetected right up to a sleeping target. If you liked my video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, ring that bell. And if you want me to do a podcast about a mammal, you can write in the comments and I'll check the comments before my next video.